Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an awesome day. It's time for another video on my channel. Let's go. So the other day I was going through YouTube, and you know when you start watching one video and then you're about 10 videos deep on something that you just weren't interested in before but now you cannot stop watching? That was me the other day with makeup organisation videos. I am obsessed, or like makeup collection videos and stuff like that. So I've decided that I want to do one myself, and the only reason for this is so I can look back on it and see how I'm growing and everything like that, and kind of it's just like this is what I've got. I just find it really interesting basically, and I wanted to make one. So that's what I'm gonna do. You may have also noticed I've changed the backdrop. That's literally just a crumpled up sheet. I'm trying to be a bit more kind of professional, but it's just a crumpled up sheet. Oh, Tish, what am I like? So before we get into the video too much further, I think you should probably just do a little something. Begins with an S, and the button is just down there. You know what it is. Just click that subscribe button and I'll shut up. But yeah guys, if you want to see my little makeup collection, then do keep on watching. So this is my set of drawers here for my makeup. I have got two either side of my desktop. You can't really see it at all, but one side is like for my stationery and stuff, and then this side is for my makeup, and it's starting to overflow, and so I'm gonna have to think of another way to store it because this isn't enough. So going into the first drawer, that's not a drawer. This is kind of my, I would say this is my like everyday makeup sort of thing. It's hard to say what's in which drawer. I'm just going to go through each little thing and tell you what's in there. In this first drawer, I am subscribed to Glossy Box, which is just like a subscription box. But their little monthly packages is really nice to kind of slot in these drawers and keep everything together. And so in this first one here, I've got kind of my eye products, if that makes sense. So I've got kind of glitter liners, I've got my glitter primer, I've got my mascaras, and I've got my loose pigments from NYX and stuff like that, and I've got all my eyeliners as well. So it's a mixture of pencils and pen, like liquid liners or just straight up liquid liners. I've got all sorts in here. Then to the side of this, you know, you can't really see it, but this is just a collection of brow things. So like brow pencils, brow powders, brow gels, all sorts in there. I don't use these every day, they're just kind of just in there all together. Then also on this side over here, I've just got little sampley bits that I'm just trying out at the moment. Then I've got, just up the side again, I've got a little facial oil, and then my go-to foundation for every day, my Estee Lauder Double Wear. So this is like my facial product sort of thing. So it's got other foundations that I sometimes use, my little tiny Hoola bronzer, powders, all sorts like that, my concealers, my primers, things that I use kind of every day but not as everyday as some other things, if that makes sense. I've got loose powders, I've got pressed powders, primers, blushes. There's a banana powder there, but I don't really know why I've got that. And yeah, I've got the NARS foundation, I've got the Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation. That's just kind of like my not everyday but sometimes everyday, if that makes any sense. Now on to my second drawer. So my second drawer focuses on lips. So I've got, there isn't really any order to these at all, it's just random. I did try and have liquid lipsticks in one and actual lipsticks in the other, but that never worked out, so you know. And these aren't all my lipsticks either, I've got them in handbags all over the place and stuff like that. So yeah, in the first one was my liquid lipstick. So I've got my Jeffree Stars, my Huda Beauty, what else have I got? Smashbox. I do have Kat Von D as well somewhere. NYX, all sorts of stuff, and that's like all my liquid lipsticks there. Then in this drawer it's a bit of a mishmash. I've got liners, I've got my Estee Lauder lipsticks, I've got my MAC lipsticks, I've got Kiko, I've got Urban Decay. What else have I got in here? I think that's about it. NYX again, bit of Clinique under there as well, so that's just a mixture of everything. And then in this last box, I cannot remember what's in here, so let's have a look together. Oh, okay, so this is kind of lip glosses, lip balms. That's pretty much it. So lip glosses and lip balms are in the back, but I hardly ever really wear lip glosses very much, so I keep them kind of shut away a little bit. Do you remember when these were like massive? Like these were like, everyone had these. I've got like 3 in here, and I remember I had way more. And then over on the other side is just kind of nail things, my lip scrubs and my lip balm, little hair grips, my eyelash curler. Then onto my next drawer here. This is where I keep my palettes. So I've got a mixture of Morphes, I've got, what else have I got? Too Faced, I've got Primark, I've got Jeffree Star, I've got all sorts of stuff. Urban Decay, blah blah blah. I've got all sorts of stuff. And then in the back I've got cheaper palettes. I'll go through every one of my palettes in a second, but I've got cheaper palettes and I've got lashes at the back. So you guys have seen this before in my previous videos. It's the Benefit Cheek Parade. I've got the Morphe 25B. I've got the Morphe 35B, which is the colourful one. The Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette there. I'm literally going through every single one of these, so I hope you're ready for the ride. Then I've got the Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette. This is from their Christmas collection. Then we've got another Morphe. This is the 35P, which is the purple palette. Then we've got the Morphe 35T palette, which looks like that. So I think that's T stands for taupe, I think. Then I've got the 35W palette, which is probably my least favourite out of the ones I've got. And then lastly, I have got the 35F. I've got the reallyy Cat's Pyjamas palette. This is the Soph Does Nails with Makeup Revolution highlighting palette. This is one of my favourite highlighting palettes at the moment. Then I've got the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. Then Too Faced the Chocolate Bar palette. Then I have the Primark Bronze palette. I don't know if they still sell this, but this is kind of cute and it's actually really good quality for Primark. I think it was like £4, but that was really nice. Oh yeah, it was £4. Then I've got the Urban Decay Heat palette and the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. And also, the most exciting little addition to my collection, the Petite Heat palette also from Urban Decay, which is really cute. Ew, it's all dirty. Ew. And the last one I've got in this side here before we get into this little back bit is the Soph and Makeup Revolution palette. Mine is broken, but I don't care. It's an amazing palette for its price. I think it's like £10. It's just a really nice palette. Then in the back here, oh, I forgot I had this. I've got a Estee Lauder priming mask. I swear I had more of these. That's in the side there. I forgot I had that. And then in the back here, I've got a tiny little one from Benefit called Big Beautiful Eyes. Then I have this eye candy one from Primark also. Oh, it's a little bit stuck. But it's like kind of cool toned. I'm not sure I like it, to be honest. I've got a Tanya Bear eyeshadow palette. This is really cute, to be fair. Then I have this custom made palette from Primark. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette, but this isn't the real one. This is a fake one, I think. However, the shimmer shades are stunning. They are, maybe the red one's a bit funny, but the gold and the bronze colour in it are so nice and so pigmented. So I do use the shimmers from this, but I'm very careful as to what I put on my eyes and what I don't put on my eyes, because I know the horrors of those sorts of palettes. I have this cheap one from MUA. I don't really use this anymore, but you know, just keep it anyway. Then I've got this contour palette from Revolution. If you've watched some of my recent videos, you would have seen me use that. Then also this palette, this ugly ass palette from Makeup Revolutions also. And also this one from Makeup Revolution. And then I've got this one from, I think this is from e.l.f., but this is a really old palette. I have got this one from Sleek. Everyone knows this one. It is the Solstice palette. This is one of my favourite highlighting palettes ever. And then lastly, for actual palettes or whatever you want to call it, I've got this Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is the collaboration with Manny MUA and it is in the shade Eclipse. This is perfect for my skin tone. I love it very much. It is an amazing highlighter. Then I've just got some random lashes. So I've got these last two from Ardell. I've got my favourite lashes ever in the whole entire world, but these are a little bit broken, so I'm waiting for some more to come in. These are the House of Lashes in the style Iconic. And then I've just got some random ones in little pots here. I think I got these little pots from IKEA, but I've just put random ones I don't have the packaging for on anymore that I can use more than once, if that makes sense. So I've used these all once, but I can use them again as long as they're clean. And then lastly, I've just got these last few from Primark as well. These are the Sosu lashes. These are some of the best lashes as well, along with my Iconic one. And the next drawer down is quite boring. It's kind of my medicines and stuff like that. Like, it's mostly cold and flu stuff. But in this one, I do have my perfumes. And then finally, last but not least, is the last drawer. You can't really see it, but this is my skincare drawer. If you guys want to see a separate video on what's in my skincare, because this is just makeup I'm supposed to be talking about today, so if you guys want to see what I've got in this little bit here, then do let me know down in the comments down below. But it's also got like my cotton pads, some micellar water, you know the drill, all that kind of stuff. So that is in the last drawer. Like I say, if you want to see a separate video on that, let me know in the comments. Oh, my legs, ow. So there you have it, guys. That is the end of this week's video. I really hope you did enjoy. I really enjoyed filming that and just going through all my makeup and seeing what I had got and what I hadn't got and everything like that. If you did enjoy the video, then do click that like button down below. That would really help me out and make me a very, very happy little bean. And if you saw anything in my drawers that you wanted a little review on, then do just let me know down in the comments, because I will do that. Or even like a little tutorial, it's up to you. You just let me know down in the comments below. Before you leave the video, please just click that subscribe button down below. I'm nearly to 100,000. Not 100,000, I'm getting a bit hasty. I'm nearly at 1,000 subscribers, so it would really help me out if you did click that button down below. All of my social media links are in the description box below, so you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Keep up to date with me, look at my makeup looks, blah blah blah. They're all in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. There is a siren. It's not a siren. Is that a siren? So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and fingers crossed I will see you in the next video.